Hey buddy, Thomas here. This is gonna be a short little video. I've got to finish cutting up this maple log here on the sawmill before I start cutting these ash logs right here. Now I currently have that Kenne-SAW blade on here. We're gonna continue cutting with that, but it's perfect because I had someone drop off all these ash logs here. We're gonna see how many of these logs the new blade will cut up. So I'm gonna throw in a new blade to do that, but for this video, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this maple log. I've got all the machines warming up. As you can see, we've got frost on everything. It's 28 degrees. It's just funny because down in Mississippi, I think it's like 80 degrees down there, something like that. But yeah, 28 degrees this morning. I have my little valve here for my water delivery system in my pocket trying to thaw it out. So my new practice is when I'm done cutting for the day, I'm gonna go ahead and take off all my water and everything and take it inside because this is adding some time. I've got both the tractor and the sawmill warming up. They've been running now for about 10 minutes, I think. So getting things up to temperature. I also did use my hydraulics, my log turner here. Had that running for about 5 minutes, pumping that hydraulic fluid through the system, trying to get everything warmed up. So I had to make some changes to how I do things since moving up here, but at the same time, we are loving it up here. It's fantastic. The people are awesome, and I'm really excited about being up here. So without further ado, this is gonna be a quick video. We're gonna go ahead and cut up this maple log. I think this one's gonna be full of absolutely beautiful lumber, or slabs, because of all the knots that are on this. This is a section here that the neighbor down the road didn't want to touch because it would be too hard to split. It's got too many knots and stuff like that. This is what I want. This is like the cream of the crop for making charcuterie boards, spoons, bowls, anything like that, in my opinion, because you're gonna have all that grain, figure stuff in there. It's wild. I mean, so this is what I thrive on. So yeah, stay tuned. This will be a fun one. I'm gonna do most of the time lapse because it's gonna be a short video. I've gotta have a few of these short videos out there because I've been prepping a ship to get underway for essentially the past 12 days. We're getting underway again tomorrow. So I gotta have some content to put out there, and I think y'all will enjoy this one. So stay tuned. Okay folks, what I'm gonna say, this is some top-notch stuff. Really enjoying this. I mean, this is gorgeous. I cannot wait to work a piece like this. I mean, check all that out. That's gonna be awesome. And I have a lot of this stuff. I'm just blown away how maple can turn out sometimes. I mean, beautiful. You've got some medullary rays going on in there. Nice little inclusion there. Cool straight grains, but then it gets into this wild section. I cut these slabs at 1 5/8 inches. And that's a good size slab to make benches. So this section right here, I'll probably make a bench out of that. Heck, I can even make a bench out of that section there too, but I mean, wow, this is gorgeous. That's gonna be hard to, I don't know, that's beautiful. So I've got a few of my buddies and everything down in Tennessee and Mississippi, Bryce and my buddy Bobby. They can turn stuff like this into some gorgeous stuff. I can do a pretty good job too, but like this section right here, between here to here, I'll make that into a little bench. I'll utilize that section there probably into a charcuterie board or something to that effect. And this piece down here, I'll do something as well, probably another bench or shelf or something like that. But yeah, this is some beautiful, beautiful stuff. So let's go ahead and get it onto the other side of the wall. We're going to put all these pieces out there and see what we got. Okay, folks, there you have it. I'm actually about 95 or so square feet, if you're keeping track. This one was about 90 square feet that the blade traveled through. This one's about 95 square foot. And you can see this has been sitting out here for, I believe, 2 weeks or so. Maple, this is the lower section or mid section of the tree, and this is the upper section of the tree. Again, very happy with the grain and everything else that comes out of this. I mean, that is just gorgeous. I cannot wait to get this dried and run that through a planer to see what that looks like in the light as it shines and everything. There's some great pieces here. I see some, you know, small entry tables behind the sofa tables, benches, charcuterie boards. These ones down here, they're really neat looking. Again, lots of figure, a little bit of spalt on here, so pretty happy with that. I mean, but look at that. That's a cool little teardrop design, if you will, and how the grain all just comes to a focal point right there where the branch was starting. Yeah, very happy thus far. This piece right here, a smaller piece like this, that will most likely all be turned into charcuterie boards and cutting boards. That'll be a centerpiece right there. Beautiful stuff. I will show that in later videos, but I absolutely love maple. We get maple in Tennessee, but up here we get far more maple. I'm gonna have my hands busy this winter. I have a few more, I think four or so more logs of this maple tree to still cut up, and I have probably 3 or 4 others I've already cut up. So I will have a decent amount of maple throughout the winter to make boards for next year. That's gonna be gorgeous right there. I'll make a handle section out of that, and also I'll be making a lot of rolling pins and spoons as well. So yeah, so far so good. Liking the blade, but we're going to really put it to test here in this next video when we start cutting up this whole trailer load right here of ash. So stay tuned for a future video on this. But yeah, it's a big old piece of ash. Looking forward to getting that on the mill, and we'll see you around. Please like, subscribe, and if you like what you're seeing, please comment below. If you want to see something in addition, please let me know. But yeah, we'll continue testing these blades for a while, and I will give you my honest assessment. Thus far, they're cutting great, but I just want to see how long they're going to last. And hopefully on the screen, maybe I'll do it right now. This is what I've cut up with one blade thus far. We're almost 200 square foot of travel through the log with the blade. And I'll throw up on here the board footage, because these are, I believe, are in 2 inches. These are like 1.5 inches. And then I have some other inch and something over there. Anyways, I'll throw up the board footage and square footage thus far on one blade. I'm going to take that blade off, and we'll continue cutting it with it later on. So look for another video. This is quasi part 2 of testing the video of the blade, but really I'll just keep that as a separate tracker. Stay tuned.